Buenos dias, good morning. Soy John Iberg, aka Juanito Iberg, aka Biker John. My World Upon Wheels, retired world bike tour. And overnight, the temperature has dropped considerably. And the reason I'm starting out like this is because from my previous experience, I'm not going to be able to figure out how to turn this around. You can see where I've got my bicycle retirement community. It is currently snowing, and I don't think the snow will stick too long. The earth is still pretty warm, but I did rush yesterday on getting a lot of paint. I've taken all my various paints inside. I painted this up. There's a couple of footstools here. And this is the cement I've been putting in, and that has a low spot right here. So when I put that in, I don't think I'm going to do anything about it because if I don't know what else I can do about that. But I don't think I want to change anything because if I make that high, the water's going to have to go somewhere. At least I know it's right there. I don't think I want to mess with that too much. Of course, I'm coming back in here and let's see what we have here. I have no power, I don't think. As I continue to, what's this like? There we go. Had that off separately. That's okay. And I rushed to get this done. This part is finished. And I put poly on it. That's done come up pretty well. Nice and hard, it's good. And of course, it's a charging station for my e-bike kit assisted cruise bike. And with that cold, this is my second oldest battery, my first oldest battery, the original battery is under here. It's getting very low, and I'm quite interested in seeing let me figure out how I can do that. Maybe. How about that? Can I do this all at the same time? Am I that skilled? Maybe. Okay, let's see if we can turn this thing on, see if I've got any. Okay, there's something coming on. And that says I have not lost all power. Got 5 bars here. The question is, how long will it last? The cold is usually a killer for the batteries. Okay. But when it gets mid-morning, I'm sure I'll give it a try. I've got my good daytime visibility here. And great nighttime visibility. Those 8 triangular warning lights from Harbor Freight, and then of course I've got my front lights, and then the skid lid. I've got those are all Harbor Freight battery operated. Okay, so I've got great visibility. I have, of course, my water bottle there, and then check the. Okay, that's good. Let's see. That's okay. Let's see. That tire feels pretty good. Oh, nice and solid. Bungees. I'm gonna pick these up and get them over to the side. Okay, looking good. Quite a bit of work to do. There's always a lot of work to do, but that's okay. I am retired, as busy as ever. Things are coming together here pretty well. Everything that was in this space I had to move so I could put at least 3 coats of Zinsser bullseye 1, 2, 3. Back that way. Took these fluorescents out. I've had fluorescents for decades, and okay, now there's a good reflection of, before I go that way, let's go this way. Go out here and see everything that was in that space is now out here. Everything's just, I think that was a little better. Yes. See, there's a little bit of white stuff coming down. And so I've got everything out here. I've relocated everything out here, out of the way mostly, so I can do that painting. This is good. That will be going back. Set up on blocks, because I was afraid if it, I painted that and everything, and I'm afraid that if the feet were to get wet, it would just soak up water and ruin the wood, of course. Don't want that to happen. It's all recycled anyway. Okay, looking good. And go back here. Slime, love it. And it does work. Okay, now I've got to work on this recycled chair. Okay, I can point out, now we can see that wet spot real well. There we go. So, a little bit of wind here. We had quite a bit of wind that blew this cold front in. There's my wet spot. Stools are dry now. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get the paints in, because when the climate changes, so do the conditions and the paint. And the paint is in my paint locker now, and should not be suffering. Will not freeze. Okay, looking good here. Come out closer to the retirement community for my bicycles. And we're going to try to do this again. No, I can't. I do not know where the turnaround button is. Oh, well. Anyway, soy John Iberg, a.k.a. Juanito Iberg, a.k.a. Biker John. Keep on pedaling safely. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, Internet. Adios. Que tengan buen día.